Welcome to War India News Hour. Though there are big losses in the startups, they never stop to raise capital. In India, startups have brought revolution and transformation in certain sectors. Although the pandemic had an impact on the number of new startups launched, which fell by 70% from 3,500 in 2019 to 1,050 in 2020, Indian startups recorded a total funding of $11.5 billion, which is just 10% lower than 2019. 90% Indian startups failed within the first 5 years due to the lack of innovation being the main reason. The Indian startups ecosystem saw 924 deals in 2020, 14% higher than 2019. Indian unicorns have been hit doubly hard with demand and liquidity crunch. At the same time, we have seen failures in growing numbers in the sectors like logistics, e-commerce and food technology. However, the pandemic has knocked the well-known startups like Ola, Paytm, Oyo, BigBasket, Zomato, Swiggy down to their knees. India is a follower market and highlighted as the third largest startup ecosystem in the world, but it also tops the list for failed startups. In 2020, despite many challenges due to the pandemic, Indian startups continued to battle hard, raising $9.4 billion across 881 deals and added 14 companies to the Unicorn Club. Investors and founders said the increase in deal flow is primarily led by significant liquidity in the venture capital space and overall bullishness in the technology sector across private and public markets globally. The State of Indian Startup Ecosystem 2020, in an optimistic scenario, the total funding amount in 2020 would reach $11.3 billion, which was 11% lower than 2019. So, the startup ecosystem has performed slightly better than expectations. Trends show that higher revenue increase has also resulted in higher net losses. Compared to 2020, both the funding amount and deal count will surge 19% and 13% respectively. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Hackers are demanding $70 million ransom to restore data of affected companies. The hackers from the ReWill gang made the demand in a blog asking for $70 million in Bitcoin as ransom. ReWill is one of the most prominent ransomware families on the planet, responsible for dozens of major breaches since 2019, operating under a role to avoid attacks in the CIS. With this, more than 10 countries have been affected by the attack. Fred Bokola, CEO Kaseya, said Kaseya is actively engaged with various governmental agencies including the FBI, CISA, Department of Homeland Security and the White House. FireEye Mandiant IR, a leading computer incident response firm, is also working closely with Kaseya on the security incident. DCC clears backhaul satellite connectivity via VSAT for telecom services. The Digital Connections Commission, that is DCC, formerly the Telecom Commission, has cleared a provision of using satellite connectivity in telecom networks through VSAT terminal to provide services in remote areas where it is difficult to lay optical fiber networks, a senior official said. Anshu Prakash, Telecom Secretary, told PTI that the DCC has also cleared the request for proposal for the rollout of BharatNet project for broadband services in villages in 16 states in public-private partnership mode with viability gap funding of Rs 19,041 crores. Third wave of COVID may hit India in August, peak in September. Ringing the alarm bells for policymakers and citizens, a report by SBI Research Report has said that the third wave of COVID may hit India in August 2021, which is likely to peak in September. The report, titled COVID-19 The Race to Finishing Line, published by SBI Research, stated that vaccination is the only savior, as global data shows that on an average the third wave peak cases are around 1.7 times the peak cases at the time of second wave. Meesho eyes $4 billion valuation as it prepares for consumer play. With an aim to almost double its valuation just 3 months after its previous investment round, Meesho is back at fundraising. The social commerce platform is in talks to raise over $100 million in a new round from two new and existing investors including SoftBank and Prosus. The round will also have a significant secondary component. Meesho is likely to be valued at over $3.5 billion in this transaction. 7.5 million Indians are using our platform to invest in crypto, says CoinSwitch. There are 7 million people who hold assets worth over $1 billion, even though the complete ban of cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin is unlikely and the government may just regulate the trade. The Indian government has tabled the Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Official Digital Currency Bill 2021 in the Parliament. A report from Chain Analysis states India's investments in cryptocurrency grew from $200 million to $40 billion. Another report states that there are 15 million plus Indians investing in cryptocurrencies, out of which, according to CoinSwitch Kuber, 7.5 million are using their platform. Furthermore, Indians are leaning towards cryptocurrencies every day, and we are an easier and trusted alternative for them. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.